out about F.A.U?
I found out about F.A.U through Nokolo, the founder of F.A.U. She approached me, she sent me a message and asked if I'd like to join a group of plus-size girls who are going to be about motivating each other, building self-esteem, and just like being out there in the world and just doing everything out of the ordinary. I was like, okay, cool, I'd like that. And then she said I must just wait on her to gather a group of girls who are going to be with us in the group. And then, yeah, that's how I found out about it.
Cool. Okay, so now that you're in F.A.U, how's it like being a part of F.A.U?
Love it because we are currently just doing stuff that nobody else is doing, like the individual girls who are not very confident about doing. And also we're not doing stuff for ourselves only, also we're doing stuff to reach out to girls outside and, you know, like in other communities also, just to help them build their confidence and showing them that you can embrace and be who you are, and just love it. Yeah. Okay, good.
So what are the challenges that you deal with as a plus size woman?
A lot of them come from people of the opposite gender from outside. So they'll always look at you like a certain way, like perving on you or whatever. But with those things, it's very hard to come out of it, because you'll feel as if oh, it's ordinary, they do that to all the other girls. But actually when they start calling you certain names when you're not there and you find out that they're calling you those names, then it's not nice. So I think name calling, catcalling, and being pervy around us, that's my biggest challenge.
Okay. So what change do you wish F.A.U could make out to the youth?
I wish we can just bring all the girls and just have like a huge ass naked party. Naked party, we're all just sitting naked, drinking or eating or whatever. We can have fun. That's all I want.
Okay, great. So as Andile, how would you motivate a young girl that goes through the same struggles that you go through?
Literally, I'll just say to you, it be your own. Focus on yourself, focus on building who you are, focus on embracing who you are, because just try and block out what other people say about you, and then you're going to live a much better and stronger world. Just try and build your guard until maybe you have built enough courage to be able to deal with it, because not everything that's happening around you needs your reaction. So if a person is catcalling you or saying whatever they're saying, you don't need to react to that, because it sometimes means that the person has a problem with you. It's not you who is the problem. They just have a problem with you. So it's their problem, they can deal with it, and when they're over it, they'll literally come back to you and act as if nothing happened. So you just be who you are. Build yourself.
Okay, in the next 5 years, where do you wish to see F.A.U as an organization?
I wish to see F.A.U grow as a brand, like proper. And the thing is, we don't want to just be here. Like, we don't want to just be based here in Durban also. We just want to be worldwide and national. So I hope that we all gather our guards and be able to take this, you know, to the next scope. But I really see F.A.U doing big things, because we need these things. And it can be a thing of, oh, this is new, what is this? This is out of the ordinary, but it's what we actually need, so that the ordinary is removed and this is the ordinary.
So hello guys, my name is Mbali Vilagazi. I am 23 years old. I am currently studying architecture at Howard College.
So Mbali, how did you find out about F.A.U?
I found out about F.A.U through a friend of mine. We live in the same residential area. Her name is Stace, and she told me about it, and she said it's a good group, and yeah.
Great. So now that you're in F.A.U, how does it feel being a part of it?
It feels amazing. I mean, we have our lows and whatever, but it feels amazing to know that you're a part of an organization that's able to help and combat body shaming. So I'm really, really stoked about that. Yeah.
So what are the challenges that you go through as a plus size woman?
So one of the major challenges that I go through as a plus size woman, I would say, is finding my size in stores mostly. That is the hardest thing. And I think stores should consider it more, although there are some stores for plus size ladies, but they should actually open their sizes up to our our size, because what different shapes there is. I think that's the biggest challenge, and also just walking around and everyone just judging you because of the size or the shape that you are. I think that's one of the biggest challenges.
Okay. So, what change do you wish F.A.U could make?
The change I wish F.A.U could make is to touch every big girl's heart, so that we're able to touch those ladies and they can know themselves that we're confident in our bodies, we're confident in who we are. I want them to look at us and be able to say, I want to be like that lady. That's what I want for F.A.U.
So, you as Umbali Vilagazi, how can you motivate a young girl that goes through the struggles that you go through?
I would say they should stand and believe in who they are. God created them the way they are. You don't pick to be in a body size or a shape. You are who you are, the way you are, and the only way to do it best is just to be yourself. Yeah.
So, in 5 years, where do you wish to see F.A.U as an organization?
In 5 years, I wish to see F.A.U on TV. I wish to see F.A.U, I don't know, internationally. I see big things for F.A.U. I would like to see F.A.U having a clothing brand, like having a household brand where everyone, once they say F.A.U, they can say that's F.A.U and identify it. So basically a household brand, and actually for us to grow, yeah, we want ambassadors.
Hi guys, my name is Natogoza Dlamini from Cowes Hill, currently studying at UKZN doing a BE PGCE at Edu Campus.
So, Ntogozo, how did you find out about F.A.U?
Well, I found out about FAU from my friend. We went to the same high school with her, and she just said to me, girl, I have this amazing group of girls who are the same size as us, and they embrace being a full-figured woman. So she was like, do you want to join? And I was like, yeah, why not?
So, now that you're in F.A.U, how does it feel like being a part of it?
It is so amazing, and they've built my self-esteem to the point where I don't know how to explain it, and I have more confidence about myself now and everything. I just feel free being a full-figured woman and not having to be aware of who I am or how I look every time I walk around. Yeah.
Okay. And what are the challenges that you go through as a plus-size woman?
Well, there's this one challenge, and I think every one of us go through, of which you walk into a store trying to find a dress or a skirt. That's the worst. But you know what? Me being the person I am, I always have the positive side on me that, okay, now I'm here, I can't find this, but I keep on looking. So that's the major thing. And with people looking, whenever you touch something, they'll be like, oh, okay, is she really looking at that? Or does she really want to buy that? So that's one major thing I think all of us go through.
So, what change do you wish F.A.U could make?
We change. I wish we could grow and be able to reach every girl out there who feels belittled and ashamed of herself and everything, because it's not about people, it's about you as you and what you do for yourself, not what you do for people. So all the time it's all about you, and you don't have to worry about what people say or what people claim of you.
So, you as Ntogozo, how could you motivate another little girl that goes through the same struggles that you go through?
Well, especially girls from, I'd say, senior phase, to them, they go through a lot. So I'll just tell them to be themselves and enjoy life as it is, because you have only one chance to live. And being there trying to please people with everything you do is not just gonna work out all the time, because you can never please someone. If you do something for them, they never get enough of it. So it's all about you.
So, in 5 years, where do you wish to see F.A.U as an organization?
Well, in 5 years' time, someone else might say, oh, that's impossible. But I wish we could reach everyone and be able to save every soul out there, because we die from different things like depression and anxiety. So I wish we could be able to save every soul out there, and everyone knows about us, that even though you're out there and think you're alone, you're not. We are here and we're willing to support you.
Hello guys, Abongile Mangea. I'm 27 years of age. I am a qualified civil engineer. I have my own company and I'm a mother.
So, how did you find out about F.A.U?
I found out about F.A.U through a friend when the salon, and she told me about this great organization, and I was just interested from there and I joined.
Okay. And now that you're a part of F.A.U, how does it feel being a part of
Awesome. Great. It's awesome. I met so many beautiful women, plus size women that are sisters to me now. I love it.
Okay, so as a plus size woman, what are the challenges that you often go through?
You go to a shop and you just want to buy something very beautiful, and you don't have a size. You just don't have a size, and there's nothing you can do about it. You have to look for a designer or another person, just someone who's going to make a dress for you, because you cannot find a beautiful dress that you wanted in the shop, because they don't cater for plus size women most of the time.
Okay, and what is the change that you wish F.A.U can make?
Wow. I wish we can reach each and every child who has always had a problem with being plus size, who's been criticized and bullied, to encourage them, to talk to them, to have a family of plus size women who love themselves, who are confident. Yeah. So it's just lovely.
So, you as Ulibo, how would you motivate a young girl that goes through the same struggles as you?
Love yourself. Love yourself. Know that you are not different. You are just plus size person. You're not different from a person who's tiny or is a slender. You are beautiful. God created you the way that you are.
Okay, and lastly, in 5 years, where do you see F.A.U as an organization?
Wow. I see F.A.U being on TV, magazines, just nationally, having our own brand, clothing brands, having so many campaigns about F.A.U.
I'm Nikki. My surname is Shivani. I'm 22 years old and I'm Lazi. What I'm currently doing at the moment is I'm working at a call center called Inyeshibu.
Okay, Nikki. So, how did you find out about F.A.U?
Okay, the founder of F.A.U, she's the one who spoke to me about the organization. She asked me who's ngathanda you join, and I said, yeah, I'd like to join.
Okay. So, how does it feel being a part of F.A.U?
Actually feels awesome, you know. Actually knowing that I'm not the only person who's going through the whole thing. Yokuthi abantu abakhulu ngomzimba bahlezi beyiswa whatever. Kodwa nje izinto ezimbi ngabe ishiwoyo yabo nje. Ku-right ukuthi I have a shoulder to cry on. Angikhali ngedwa sibaningi siyasizana.
Okay, so as a plus size woman, what are some of the challenges that you have?
Okay, first of all, it's very difficult ukuthola size which yangihlula lento. It's very difficult. Nanokuthi I see a dress mhlambe kodwa it's not my size, and then if I try to look for my size angibeni sayithola, or jean mengabe ngiyibona, it's very hard finding my size. I'll have to look for another jean engayithandi. So that's what's most difficult.
So, what do you wish F.A.U could do as you to make a change?
first of all, we have to reach out to all the plus size women and let them know ukuthi they're not alone in this. Ngoba kuba khona other people who think they are going through lento yokuba mkhulu alone. Because okay, vele people go through different challenges. But kufanele ilokhu njalo abantu, the society, they have to understand ukuthi we didn't ask ukuthi sibakhulu sadala kanje, so they should accept us because nathi we're trying to accept ourselves.
Okay, so as Umi, how can you motivate another young girl that goes through the same struggles that you have?
Okay, ngingathi like mama, because ukuba mkhulu muhle the way you are, awudingi ukuthi uzube petite in order for you ukuthi uthandwe. Mengabe uthandwa umndeni wakho and your friends, it's fine. Mabu nomngani who doesn't accept you the way you are, miyekele loyo, msuse nje umgudluze, because it's bad energy. Awudingi leyo nto empilweni. You have to be happy and you always have to be positive about impilo. So wonke umuntu who is going through any bad challenges of being a plus size woman, khona i-F.A.U siyan-accepta ninjalo.
And lastly, in the next 5 years, where do you wish to see F.A.U as a foundation?
Okay. So besinkulu i-F.A.U in 5 years, kuzobe kuningi esikwenzayo. Izobe futhi our organization will be a very huge one. Izobe siyaziwa internationally, well, hopefully. Kodwa nje izobe sekukhona more members, izobe kuningi esizobe sikwenza, reaching out to people, like going places, going to schools, and talking to ingane zesikole about F.A.U.
Hi guys, my name is Nontando Tene and I live in Devon North. I currently work at CCI.
How did you find out about F.A.U?
Well, that was quite strange because I was at school at Varsity College and this girl approached me and I first thought, oh my god, like, who is she? And then she actually told me about something that was amazing and it really changed my life because I never thought that someone would ask me to become a part of their foundation, which has such a big impact.
What are some of the challenges that you deal with as a plus size woman?
The challenges, I have to say, is fitting in society. Society, the world actually, is a mean place. And I have to say, fitting in is the biggest challenge that I have, starting from a teenager upwards. And I just really try and make the best of it, you know, choosing the positive side of it.
Okay, so how does it feel like being a part of F.A.U?
It's wonderful. It's wonderful. There's nothing better than having a group of girls that support you and are always there to listen, and you always have a shoulder to cry on. So I feel like it's awesome because you always have friends.
Okay, what changes do you wish for F.A.U?
Changes that I wish F.A.U could make. I wish that we could go international. It would take time, but we would do it with the right connections and with the right people. I'm sure we could touch every little girl's heart and speak to a lot of big size women.
How can you motivate a young girl that is also going through the struggles of being a fat person?
I would just tell that girl, be you. Try find yourself before making other people happy, because I think plays a big part of you as a role, as a big person. You just try to please everyone by how you look instead of starting by yourself. Just look in the mirror like 1 or 2 times a day. Just motivate yourself. I'm sure everyone will see what you're trying to put in yourself.
Right. In 5 years, where do you wish to see F.A.U as an organization?
In 5 years, man, I wish to see FAU doing bigger things than we're doing now. I wish to see us on television, on every communication of media that we have. I just wish to see people talk about FAU everywhere.
Sanibona Kamalamu Nokolongam Kunu. I'm 23 years of age and I'm a student. Yeah, and I'm the founder of FAU.
So, how did you come up with FAU?
I started FAU in 2016. What pushed me to start FAU is that I wanted to build a sisterhood within us girls, a place where we could all bond without judgments, you know, and just connect. So what I did was I started talking to different girls I knew, others I found on social media. I spoke to them about starting the group, and yeah.
So what are the challenges that you have as a plus size woman?
Oh my God. The challenges that I have about being a plus size woman, amongst others, is that society is always placing judgments, you know, especially, you know, you find that when you go into restaurants, you buy food and they're always like looking at how much or ukudla kwakho kungakanani in the plate, you know, because of the way they're seeing you, and they start looking at you funny. You find that, and another challenge for me would be that guys, you know, with guys, they expect you to not be a certain kind of woman just because of the certain weight that you have. They always just have, people always have that comment at the back, yeah, it's dudla phela, you know. And I'd say the name callings especially, those are like the most challenging things for me. Being called fat and ugly, you know, it will build that thing in you that makes you want to hate yourself. But then again, if you know who you are, you remain who you are.
Okay. And what change do you wish to see FAU in?
A lot. I want to see FAU impacting on young women, especially because for me, it started when I was still a kid, where I'd go to school and be bullied and be named. People will name me, call me in certain ways. So yeah, I just want to see young women changing, you know, loving themselves more, being confident, not in confidence or I'm beautiful, but being free, loving who you are, being comfortable, you know, stepping out of your comfort zone, accepting what and who you are for what you are and who you are.
Okay. And how would you motivate a young girl that goes through the same struggles that you go?
What I'd say to you is just be you. Be you and do you. You know, because there's so many people doing the same thing, but they forget that being different is the most, is the new trend, you know. So like, just be you and be different.
And lastly, in 5 years, where do you wish to see FAU as an organization?
I see FAU in Donna stores, fashion shows, modeling. I see FAU internationally. I see FAU impacting especially even on older people, because it's not just about young girls but older people as well. I see FAU doing big things. I see FAU funding people, FAU getting psychologists, FAU helping people who are depressed, who have anxieties. I see FAU making a difference and a huge change in 5 years.